Hi and welcome to Shop RJ Pacini for great deals. Today is July 31st, 2018. My name is Rich Pacini. Thanks for tuning in. Today I just want to talk to you about how to fix up your photos on eBay with this program I came across, and I want to share it with you. I'm going to drop the link below. And I just want to go over it in case you guys or anybody out there that's new to selling on eBay and needs to have some quick tips. I hope this helps. This information helps you guys out. And if it does, drop a comment below and let me know what you think of it. So I'm going to bump out of this screen right now, and I'm going to go to this window over here. Okay, so here we are on my eBay listing, and as you can see here, the background is not something that I'm really happy about. As you can see there, I mean, most people say it's okay and stuff like that, but if I want to improve on it and make it look a little better, there's this program I came across, and it's called Background Burner. And it's free to use, but it's a trial usage. So I'm going to take you over there, and I'm going to show you how I changed this here. I already went to this. I did the setup already on this here, so just to make the video go a little quicker, okay? And then I want to show you the tools that you could use to, within eBay, in case you don't know, how to add contrast, and crop the picture, and do certain functionalities with it within eBay. So let's show you that there, but let me go to this one right here, and this is called Background Burner, and I will drop the link below. Now, even though it says you could do it, if you look it up in the beginning, you look it up at first, it'll say you could do it, you could use it for free. But you got to understand one thing, folks. With this program here, you only get 10. So always check out the plans and prices whenever you get involved with these things here. Now you can see over here it says to start your 10-day free it says to start your free 10-day 10-image trial, choose the plan that's best matched for your needs. Now people may be saying, why would you introduce this type of program to an eBay seller? Because first off, I'm considered a frugal entrepreneur, to be honest with you. I wouldn't get involved with this here for $9.95 a month. If you look at the prices, they're kind of a little high, if you ask me. 250 pictures for $49.95 per month. Then you got one up to as much as $399.95 for $2,000. And then, but then it's telling you over here, with this one here, for example, it says ideal for people who occasionally want to edit photos on the online selling, holiday cards, scrapbooks, or fun. Then the other one for small business, time-strapped small businesses and entrepreneurs who need to remove backgrounds regularly. And then the other one, the larger one, the professional one, it says ideal for large businesses and professional photographers for processing many photos. $400 a month. There may be some out there, and if anybody knows that you want to share it with me, that would be great. You could share it with the rest of us over here. That'd be great. If I do come across it, I will update this video. I'll do another one in lieu of this, and I'll share that with you guys. But for all intents and purposes, please note when you do look it up, you're going to see it says free image backgrounds. Okay, remember, whenever you see the word free, go to the plans and pricings. Okay, unless it says free, there's always a little catch to it. But the reason why I'm showing you this, folks, is you may be a good photographer. You might take good pictures for yourself, and they may have great backgrounds. And maybe you don't need to even get involved with this. But I just want to show you, for those who might want to improvise on their pictures and take, maybe make them look a little better. So what you would do is, of course, going back, you would go to this here where it says drag and drop. I already have done that, but we'll do it again. We'll see what happens here. You're going to go into this one here. I'm going to click this on. What you would do is you go into your file, of course. You could also drag and drop it too. You could take this and drop it in here as well. You see the bars around here light up. It becomes active. Matter of fact, we could do it right now. I guess we could try it that way. Let's see. Hold on for a second here. Oops, what did I do? Did I do it wrong here? I'm sorry, guys. There we go. All right, so let's close this out. You're not going to see the little dragon burning off the background because it's already been done. This is the before, and this is the after. Now, what you want to do is you want to download this as a JPEG, or you could do it transparent with the background, but I usually do it in JPEG. I already have my folder set up to show you after you download it in your files. you will see it's over here. Okay, once you see that it's in your file folder, right? This is the one that we burnt the image out. We took the background out. You can see what a difference, right? This looks a lot better than this. Okay. Now you're going to go back to your eBay. All right, let's go back to eBay over here. You want to change this picture. You're going to have to revise your item. Okay. Excuse my computer, folks. It's pretty slow. I'm sorry. Let me just put this over here. Okay. Now, I used all 12. I take advantage of all 12 photos. I got to remove this one. This is the one I want to remove. So now that I removed it, I can go to Add Photos. When you go to Add Photos, there's the one I took the background out. I'm going to click it on. It'll load up. And bingo. Look how nice that looks. Now, for some folks, there are probably other programs out there where you could do this for free. I mean, this is only for 10. You only get 10 free background removals. That's according to what I've seen there. But what a difference in seeing this here. Now, it also gives you the option to touch up in there within it. So you could probably take these shadows out too. But for all intents and purposes, I'm not going to do it yet. We'll get back to that in a little bit and I'll show you. You got to have kind of like a steady hand to do that stuff. And I don't really have it, but I like this a lot better than the way it looked before. I think it looks a lot more professional. Okay. Once you do that, then you could save it. Now, here's the other thing. All right. We already had this photo in here. Suppose I want to not go through all of that. I want to just keep what I have. Okay, we already did that there. You could what also, folks, I want to show you within this here. You could also crop. See over here, you got this little toolbar over here with all these little icons. Okay, this is to rotate it. This is to crop it. This is for adjust brightness and contrast. This is to sharpen. Over here, I'm just going to make it highlight there. That's to sharpen. It'll come on there. Well, it's for sharpening. And this one here, some reason's going on here, but you see what the other ones were. This is sharpen, and this one here is auto adjust. Okay, so if you want to make the picture, I found out one thing too. If you want to make the picture even bigger, when you crop it down the size a little, make sure you get everything in there. The picture will become a little bigger. Not much bigger, but a little. Okay. And when you crop it like that, make sure you're not cutting anything off. You could save it. Okay. And the image becomes a little bigger. Okay. You could also reset it if you didn't like it. But let's just take this one here, for instance, here. Let's take, I don't know. Let's take this guy, for instance. And let's move it. Let's first off, let's move this guy. Or he's up there. Let's get this guy here. Now, if you want to just dress it up without going through the background burner, you could do it yourself. After you load the image up within this little taskbar, you could brighten it. You could do the contrast like this. Now, basically, this is almost the same thing as removing a background. Only you could do it with white. If you had different colors in there, you're not going to be able to do that. With a white on white, you could do it. And again, you could crop, you could sharpen. Okay, and you could do it with all in before you save. You go to the save mode. Now, let's say I want to sharpen it up a little here. I mean, sharpen right here. I'm sorry. I don't really like that's a little too grady, but I just want to show you something. You could sharpen it up. See, but then it makes it a little grady. But and if you don't like it, if you think, okay, I screwed it up, you could always cancel it out. But for all intents and purposes, let's just brighten it up a little here. Okay, let's just add a little contrast. See, and you could do it that way within the eBay. Okay. And then always remember one thing, folks. Whenever you're, making any changes or adjustments to your photos or whatever, make sure, even though it saves it over here, you gotta finalize it and make sure you do your update listing. And then it'll say update the listing. And then once it does it, it's gonna ask you, are you done? Make sure you click done because it tells you, it'll show you it's gonna redirecting. Okay. But I'm going to go out. I'm going to bump out of that. And again, if you are interested in that, there, folks, I'll drop the link below. It's called background. It's burner.bonanza.com/background_burns. I'll drop this link down below for you guys, so make it easy for you. Remember, you only get 10. It's just like a trial thing here, but that's for if you want to, if you have specific pictures that you want, I'm using as an example. If you have specific ones that you want to remove the background, and you don't want to, try doing it on your own, you could do it with this program. It's not bad. It's pretty good, to be honest with you. I like it. But here they have, going back to this now, I'm not going to go back to eBay, but they have touch-up. Now with the touch-up, it's showing you over here, right? I'm not sure, but I think if you take out, I never really experimented with it too much with this here, but to take out the shadows, okay, I think this is how this will work. All right, I don't want to get too close and I'll end up cutting it off, but it's pretty good little program, to be honest. Whoop, I made a mistake over here. Anyway, I think you'll get the idea of it, the gist of it. I don't know what happened here. Whoop. Yeah, my mouse is not that great. It always sticks for some reason. But you would do something like this here, and then when you're finished with it, I think it would take out more of the shadows, whatever. Let me see. I'm just going through this fast, folks. All right. I don't have a steady hand here, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, folks. But you could touch it up. I guess take more of the shadow out, whatever. This doesn't help being over here. This thing here doesn't help. And then when you click finish, I don't know. It looks like it cut some of my pedal out. You got to be careful with it, but you could also quit it in case you don't want to mess around. But if you got a steady hand to do it, then I would say, yeah, you could touch it up. And if you don't like it, you could always replace it with the background again. But anyway, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to bump out of the screen here and close out this video. I hope this information helped, folks. If you do get anything out of it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in any of the listings I have, please don't hesitate to make a best offer. I've been accepting a lot of best offers on a lot of the merchandise I've been putting that's listed on eBay. In regards to sales, folks, it's been kind of slow. Little trickling here and there, getting a few here, 2 here, 1 there, whatever. I don't know how you guys, how you guys are doing out there with your sales, but it's been very quiet. I have to honestly say, nothing to write home about. But it is what it is, folks. There's nothing we could do. Today's, I can't believe it, July 31st. Tomorrow's August 1st already. How fast the months are going by. I mean, this summer's like breezing right by. I mean, I never seen time go so fast. But I don't know what next month is going to be like. I do have a lot of, and the funny thing is, I just want to share, I do have a lot of people watching the items I have. But, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or my items are highly priced, or I don't think they're priced too high. But it just seems to me that I got more watches than takers. I guess everyone's doing their homework and shopping around, but I have been getting pretty good reviews on a lot of my, good feedbacks on my listings. And, I just want to say this. If you are new to this channel, or you are a potential eBay buyer that does follow me on this here, or if you're not, I always encourage people to check out my feedbacks before you even make any purchases from me. See what other people have stated, about my service I offer and stuff. So I do encourage that. And hey, if you can find a better deal somewhere else, more power to you. But I will ask this of you: if it's not too much trouble, if you did find something a little cheaper, I would be more than happy to try to beat that price. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to clean inventory is what I'm trying to do, folks. And I'm hoping you guys can help me out there. Like I said, I've been accepting a lot of best offers, and I need to get rid of the inventory. I know a lot of sellers out there, and sellers and buyers, because buyers are also sellers. We're all in the same boat. We all want to, move our merchandise and get new stuff in. I haven't been sourcing recently, and I don't think I'm going to be sourcing until I get rid of basically everything I have. Only for the simple reason is, folks, I don't want to tie my money up in merchandise that's just sitting around doing nothing. I have what I think it's going to be. It's either 299 listings right now or 300, whatever it is. I'm just going to wait for everything to deplete. I can't see, people going out there and buying more items, and it's a slow season right now. For me, it is anyway. I don't know what is going on. Like I said, people are probably shopping around elsewhere, and that's fine. But the only thing I will say though is, if people don't, take the opportunity to make a best offer, as long as it's fair and reasonable. I mean, I had people making ridiculous offers on things. I mean, I had one story that sticks out in my mind where I was selling this souvenir, or whatever it was. I forget exactly what it was, like a little souvenir piece, like when you travel to different states. and I had the thing on there for I don't know if it was for $4.99, $5.99 plus the shipping, which was, I think the shipping was like $3.99, whatever. The buyer, I think he's just probably, maybe the buyer was just toying with me, I guess, but I guess why not? You know, maybe he was. He puts on there. Now, mind you, the item I think was $4.99 with $3.99 shipping. With best offer, he offers me $1. Mind you, $1 with, and is asking with free shipping. Could you believe it? $4.99 item with free shipping. He offered me $1 for it, and you know, I didn't respond. I didn't even bother taking initiative to respond to the person. I just declined it, and I just moved on. I said, you know, you're gonna get people like that out there, folks. They're gonna try to, you know, get your goat going, so to speak. And the thing is, you don't want to rebuttal with people. I take it one day at a time. You know, you never know what you're gonna have, what people you're gonna encounter. I have to honestly say though, the buyers that have been making recent purchases are really great. Thank you so much to the buyers out there. And if the buyers that do, you know, people that do buy from me do or subscribe or follow me on this channel, I just want to say thank you for, you know, your buying from me, making a purchase from me. I really do appreciate it. I hope a lot of these guys are out there, or buyers, are repeat customers. I would like to get higher end stuff as time goes on, but I'm not going to do anything just yet because the stuff I have right now, it's kind of like everyday stuff you can get. I would think at the thrift stores. The stuff I want to get is more vintage, maybe antiques, but it would be very few, but very kind of like on a pricey side, folks. To be honest with you, I have one thing on there right now. It's a music box, and I got that for $3.99. I have it for $399, but I am accepting best offers on it. Okay, I'm not going to throw a number out there because I want to see what I can get for it. But if you guys can come up with a reasonable offer on it, and you know, you want to check it out, you know, see what I'm willing to accept, that's fine. That will be, you know, sent out with insurance, of course, and it will be sent out with signature delivery. So somebody will have to sign for it, that item. You know, it will be well packaged. I might, you know, believe me, it will be well packaged. And like I said again, but it will be insured, and it will be, you know, have signature requirement on it. So someone's going to have to physically sign for that item. I'm not going to have it where the post office just leaves it. I've seen that happen too, and the reason why I'm saying this, folks, I know in some cases the post office, I've seen it happen because I caught our letter carrier doing it. He would drop packages off, priority mail. He would scan it. If it was a package like a padded envelope, he would, you know, scan the package and open the door and put it between the door and the screen door, you know, the storm door, and he would take off. I'm not doing that with these type of items, and I mentioned it once before, and I gave a little tip to people in regards to if you're selling any type of item that's high priced, be it jewelry, watches, pricey electronics, like, you know, a laptop or a desktop computer. I'm talking about items, you know, that are up there, like in price range. Like I would say, to be honest with you, items that are above $100 or more, I would use signature delivery confirmation on them, folks. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there's been cases, and I am not faltering any buyers or making any derogatory statements to anybody. All I'm saying is there have been some cases, I've been listening on blog sites and some YouTube channels, where people are claiming, the buyers are claiming they never received the item. That's why tracking is very important. Okay, now people say, well, if you got a tracking, that's just as good. That may be the case. That may be the case. But here's the problem. You know, there have been situations where I think eBay, Amazon, not with Amazon, well, with their trucks too. Now I noticed when they make deliveries, they take their phones and they scan the picture, whatever, on the porch, wherever they're trying. Well, they want to show you that it was delivered. With FedEx in some cases, and UPS, I don't know if the service has changed. I haven't used them guys in a while, but there's been cases where people would walk around the neighborhood, and if you're a person that always getting items sent to your house, people would be, savvy to that there, and they'd say, hey, that house on such and such a block there, they keep getting shipments every day. They're getting packages every day. And, it puts a bug in people's heads, and they say, you know what? Why don't we pay that house a visit? So I don't like the idea of items being sent to the house, although when I do buy from, the sellers, it should be optional in that respect, but it would be nice if I could physically sign for it. I'd rather sign for it rather than just have the thing dropped off there, because I don't live in a high crime area, but there's been cases in other surrounding areas where packages have been stolen. Okay, and the reason why I'm telling people, I'm sharing that information, not that it's may be relevant to you, or it might be helpful or not. If you're going to sell certain items to certain, to buy, send them up to your buyers. Use signature delivery confirmation, even though you got tracking, because the reason why I like signature delivery is somebody physically has to sign for it. And if it gets to a case where somebody opens up an an not received, whatever, you have proof. Now, I would think in some cases eBay would be on your side, okay? Because if you're sending an item out, be it jewelry, laptop, or watches, whatever, that's what I do, okay, with those type of items, okay? I don't do signature delivery and everything with certain items, and you may want to consider doing that, folks. You may want to use signature delivery confirmation. It's a little peace of mind, and and if you put the ad, if you put that in your that little disclaimer within your ad, your description, people are going to know and say, hey, if I buy off of this person here, I'm going to have to sign for this here. Okay, so it kind of gives the person on the other end, if you get my drift, a little heads up and saying, maybe I'll pass on this seller. You know what I mean? If you're reading in between the lines, it's just to send a little subliminal message out there that if anybody, comes across a situation like that, at least you'll have a signature delivery, you'll have somebody had to sign for it. I'm not saying it in a bad way, folks. Things do get lost. There's no doubt about it. No matter what courier you use. You could use UPS, FedEx, Postal Service. We used to have DHL, whatever. No matter who you're using, things get lost. Packages do get lost. They do. Okay? But I've been reading and hearing too many stories about it. And that's the only way I feel that a person can get rid of a situation like that, could circumvent that problem. Okay? And not 100%, but it's something there. And I think if that was a case where something did come up where a buyer said, I never received it, you know what I'm saying? Only on high-ticketed items, items that are valuable, whatever, like I said again, jewelry, watches, laptops, things that are like over $100 and above. I mean, you'd have to have a cap on it. I mean, with priority mail, I think you're insured up to $50 automatically, so you don't have to pay anything additional. I know when you're doing it, when you're insuring something for an X amount of money, there is going to be additional cost. But then again, you could also pair that in your cost, your handling cost on your eBay listing. Okay, or you could even put in your description that there will be an additional charge because the item will be insured and it will have signature delivery confirmation. So you might want to keep that in mind for expensive items or anything. Like I said, you have to have like a kind of a cap on it too, or anything over $100. That's when you want to use it. But anyway, folks, I don't want to keep rambling on with this. I hope you guys got something out of that this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up. And again, if you are interested in any of the listings I have, you want to check out the stuff I have, I'll drop it below. And I have been accepting best offers, so please like, comment, and share with people. Please do. The sooner I get rid of this merchandise, the sooner I can get better stuff in there. And I think the stuff I get, you guys are going to like it. I really do. I'm not going to do anything just yet, folks. So, I don't want you to think it's going to happen next week, this week, today, tomorrow, whatever. I'm waiting to clear out a lot of merchandise. So, what I got, 300, 299 items. I'm really pretty much want to get rid of a lot of that stuff. I'm even thinking of doing a video showcase of the items I have that I keep within the confines of the house, and just to show you guys what I have, and you know, let you see what I got, you know. But anyway, I'll talk to you the next time. This is Rich Piscini signing off. Take care. Have a good day now. Bye-bye.